Yeah. The regions are stored by pointer, base class pointer, in regions, which is per layer. If I would use let me think. I can't use a unique pointer for obvious reasons. At the very least, that would not give the user control over the lifetime. You would pass the unique pointer here and then store it like that, which then means that the lifetime is completely controlled by the layer, even not even the plot. So and on the other hand, if if I want, well, let's put it this way. I could store weak pointers here, and that means that I have to work with shared pointers, which I do not really like, I must say. But yeah. Then the lifetime would be controlled by the user, which just keeps or does not keep the shared pointer. One or more shared pointers. And here we just have weak pointers, so every time I run over regions in a sum loop, I have to convert the weak pointers to a shared pointer, and if the object is already gone, then I'll get null back, and I'll know that I can just remove the weak pointer from the container. That would work. The alternative is to make a container that is capable of storing these things in a way that they will remove themselves. But yeah, that means that each object must have a pointer back to the container, which is I don't know. The only advantage here of the weak pointers would be that you can add them to multiple containers. If I have a pointer to the and if I need a pointer to the container from the object itself, then the object can only be added to a single container. I think I'm gonna go for the shared pointer. That means that lifetime is no longer an issue, so I don't have to store them in the plot. But here we have to store the weak pointers. Now we're talking about a layer region pointer, which is only this. I also have a remove. Okay, let's see. Definitely need to pass a standard shared pointer in that case. So this is turned into a standard shared pointer. No need to make a copy yet. Pass it by reference. I do need to store it. Now I want to store it as a weak pointer. Standard weak pointer. Not sure if that is working, but I think it is. You should be able to construct a weak pointer from a shared pointer. But yeah, let's look it up. Yeah. Number 2. You can construct a weak pointer from a const reference to a shared pointer. Type must be the same. And that's exactly what we did, so that is good. Except that maybe I want to use place back here, because yeah, I just basically construct a weak pointer from the layer region here, from the shared pointer. And yeah, it still acts like a pointer, so I can still do this layer region using it as a pointer. Call draw on it. No change there. This is now impossible. You cannot pass a layer region as a unique pointer, I think. Because, yeah, how to store it? I cannot convert a unique pointer to a weak pointer. Just, no, cannot. So unique pointers are out of the door altogether, but yeah, no but. Well, I'm having a layer region type though here, but okay, that's only because unique pointers point to the actual type, not the base class. But the shared pointer should work for any type, I think. Maybe even a unique pointer would have worked, but anyway, has to go. And yeah, multi-region. We first look at the remove. Remove. Well, I guess I should pass also the shared pointer. Not just a pointer, that would be too late. You can never relinquish. That's why I like the boost intrusive pointer. You can boost intrusive pointer, you can just convert that to a normal pointer. And then convert it back to a boost intrusive pointer and everything keeps working. Standard shared pointer, not so much. At most we can pass around const references, so we'll do that again here. So now, since it is a shared pointer, it keeps it alive, so I can just use it here. Whether or not I remove the weak pointer already. I guess his standard compares by value. So we're going to compare the weak pointers then to the shared pointer. I'm not sure if that is possible. It seems logical, but we are having it's actually not very likely that I can do that. I'm gonna ask probably have to convert a weak pointer to a shared pointer before we can compare it. This means that I have to call lock. Or we can call owner, maybe. What is this doing? Checks whether the weak pointer precedes other in implementation defined owner based as opposed to value based. could use it. But I want an equal, not a less. So yeah, kind of weird. Oh, equal. Okay, look no further. Use C++26. I guess I'm gonna go for the log. Yeah. So I want to apply standard remove on a container of weak pointers and compare it with a shared pointer. Probably need a standard remove if. Also want to be logged in. Of course I want to be logged in. What was I looking for? Standard remove. Standard remove if. Was a unitary predicate. I'd like to see an example of that. Yeah, blah. A real example. Oh yeah. That would be a lambda that gets a value type, or what is the X here? Unsigned char, because these dereferences to that, I guess. Not working. Yeah, I guess it's passing. Remove if, and then something, or this takes the weak pointer, the value type of the region. And then I have to compare it as a vp.log equals layer region, I think. Which means that we have to capture the layer region. Now, obviously going to capture that by, oh, that's a good one. It's a reference already. Should I capture it by reference or should I capture it by value? I don't think you can have a reference to a reference, so I guess using a reference should be safe. So actually I don't know. Well, I am going to ask ChatGPT, I think. Just in case it knows. A vocabulary, a reference. As a reference. No, very unclear. I don't even know how to ask it. Yeah, and the question is it true? fucking hell. Can I edit this? Yep, I can. Yep. So it's definitely making a copy. This example illustrates the importance of understanding. Basically, it says here, this this shows how badly I did understand object capture. Don't want to make a copy of the shared pointer, obviously reasons. Like that costs a few nanoseconds. incrementing my reference count, or maybe even more, incrementing an atomic. Horrible. Sorry, I did not see that Sud1 has talked to me. I used to have Kali Linux. Just got a new PC. On this one, you suggest I should go. I like networking. Difficult question. Difficult question. I don't think it matters much. Kali is also just Linux, but then with a lot of tools. So I can imagine you can even find back the same tools. But the operating system themselves, for the rest, yeah, they're just packages. Differences are very minimal. Mostly the way to install the operating system is different, and maybe the configuration files and etc. And the packages, of course. I mean, the format of the packages. Hmm? Must be something that is derived from multi-region, I guess. I have a grid and a plot area. Okay. So here we have unique pointers, 2 lines. And the grid itself is the lifetime owner. Well, then this must be a shared pointer now, I suppose. Yeah, I think that should work. we have the plot area. Oh, I see. Yeah, this just uses the layer region directly, passing a lambda. Not good. So I could store a pointer to this, but no longer, because it must be shared pointers. To just make shared. I'm not getting this. Or do I? No, I don't. To be adding a weak pointer to the regions of the layer. When does this happen? That's this point of this draw, where this is a layer region. Passing two things. So I press this, nope. Also nope. Can't find tag pattern. Oh, that was annoying. Try that again. That's not the one. That also not. This is the one. So we just store the lambda and then call draw with just the layer, which is this one. Nothing. Just not being added at all. It's so weird. This must be called draw on the layer objects, passing shared pointer. Already lost the shared pointer here. This does not seem correct. I need something like a layer draw shared pointer. because yep, axis is now a shared pointer to a layer region, and I have a draw in layer, this one, which takes a shared pointer, and that adds it in, and then we call draw passing to this pointer. But I'm using arch and cosine. Yeah, I think what happened is that if I call this, it was doing something, it's assigning that, and then calling draw on the layer with this pointer. But this pointer is then the dereferenced shared object, so that doesn't work anymore. So I have to make it separate. Probably do this 4 times then. Layer draw, all that. And then I still have to assign the function, and I can't do that anymore with this draw, never, I guess, so I'll just remove that draw. This draw can no longer exist unless I would pass. No, I can't. This is the layer region. Stupid, but true. But then the problem is this pointer that is being used, so I have to even remove this draw here. What? Or is it using that? Draw layer. This. Let's remove this. Yeah, that's not going to work. I don't have to do this anymore, I think, because now we are being destructed, and our weak pointer becomes null, and that's what I'm going to rely on. However, yeah, this sucks. Everything breaks down, man. Yeah, it's bullshit. I might as well do that here. Let's pass it to the constructor overlay region. Hi post. How's my post? Post bunny. What is this? An empty constructor. Well, I'll keep that one, but yeah, the constructor. Yeah, and then I'm at the dead end because I forgot where I came from. Surely, no, I have no idea. Well, that's a good div. Change the pointer to a shared pointer. Fix the erase of that. Ah, yeah, that's definitely not going to work. Anyway, vector stores now weak pointers. And here's again a pointer changed to a shared pointer. Maybe I should just go for the compile errors because what the what? You had a chess tournament without me? Was it in real life or online? I could have joined Team Post Bunny. I think I didn't really necessarily pass the threshold yet for when it compiles it works. You need to make a certain number of changes, breaking everything, but kind of like, well, if I change this and then fix all the errors, then it has to work. I mean, that's my definition of robust code. But in this case, I almost immediately stopped because I already forgot what I was doing. And I'm not sure if what is going to happen if I try to compile this and fix all the problems. I think I should have a good look at all the usages of unique pointer, because I don't think those can exist anymore. So that would be a good start. Yep, plot. Was almost gone already, apparently. So plot is storing vectors of unique pointers, And it's doing that because it creates those things and then keeps them alive in this container. But my plan was now to pass, I think the user creates a shared pointer. Yeah, but not necessarily to draw. Maybe I'm creating them and then passing them to excuse me. Could create these things and then pass them to plot area. No. Pass them to the layer. Sorry. The layers. Yeah, that's just separate stuff. Pass them to the layer that you pass to the add to member function of plot. And then the layer keeps them alive. I don't have to keep them alive. Actually, no, the layer doesn't even keep them alive. The layer does not keep them alive. The layer stores weak pointers. So they still have to be kept alive then by someone. But I wanted to get rid of that the plot was. I don't really want the plot to do that. Or maybe I wanted to do that sometimes, but not always. Definitely want to have a control over removing them again. Currently we have remove here. Yeah, that's the only thing I have. But then we just remove, yeah, then I would still have to store them locally here. And then I could remove them like that. Old code, old style. But they can't be unique pointers, so I'm gonna make them shared pointers. And I have to say I'm not happy with that. The labels definitely need to stay though. Just more like the other stuff that is being added, which partly include lines, no points. Text, yeah, no. I think all the labels are the text that I have as part of the plot. Circles, we don't have that. The circles are totally something else. I do have text, I think, though, or also labels. Don't you know? Undo. Let me, I don't know, let me just go for the shared pointer first. Yeah, so then we have the make unique. Might as well look that up. Grab sources for standard make unique, and that is mostly in plot, which is logical, and I also have a view here. Make unique shape. So this definitely then should be let's comment that out. Okay, the simple begin. So we had a red square. So we could make this a shared pointer. Make shared instead of unique, and then I could do draw it, and then I just pass a shared pointer. And the big difference is now that now we call draw with a shared pointer on the layer, which is this one, which then stores that as a weak pointer in regions and draws it. It should still work, I think. And I can't remove it anymore. Well, I can actually. I can call remove. But definitely have to yeah, remove the former regions again as soon as the weak pointer becomes empty. But I think that's about it. Did I have another one? Make unique. Also comment it out. Yeah. Make shared. Same thing. Which then leaves us with just plot having a few other standard make uniques. Yeah, and this function, I mean, it's the function itself is add the whole plot to a layer. Let's do that one last. So here we have add a point. So I'm not really adding a point, I'm just giving it everything it needs to construct on. And then it constructs on and keeps it alive. So it's owning it. It's owning the point now, which was how it was before, and I wanted to change that. But okay. Make a shared. You can keep it for now. And then points back here to being static cast to a layer region pointer. What? After dereferencing it. What? I don't even understand why there is a static cast here. Oh, that's because, oh my god. Yeah. Point is a horrible thing. Point encapsulates the layer. It's really this shape here. So I added an operator you can cast me to, and then it returns a pointer to the shape. So you do not need a shared pointer to point. I need a shared pointer to shape. That's really nasty. Lines, place back, create a new line. Well, this is still nasty, but it's same story, I guess. I'm just passing stuff and then we have to create it. But we want, or we have to create now a shared object. Because this line is storing shared, well, this one. Shared pointer to a draw line. And then the back is that thing, but I can now pass that to draw. So this should work. And this is then the same thing. Make shared. And again. Yeah, it's only half to work, but at least should get in the direction of compiling again, which is something. Let me see. This one, yeah. It's adding labels. I think it's actually kind of the same thing. Just have to change it to make shared. Shh. No, we're going for the compile errors. Where is my first compile error? No value conversion from standard weak pointer to layer pointer. Well, that's interesting. And that's expected. So these are actually weak pointers now. So use auto reference to make it a const reference. And then I guess I need to lock it as long as I use it, which is also here. Let's call this thing, can I use auto here? Region. Use a weak pointer dot lock. Call this weak pointer. I'm sure we can lock a const reference, so let's have a look. No, it seems to be complaining about something else. So guess it worked. Out of line declaration is a member of a member must be the blah blah blah. What is this problem here? Something here. Okay, nobody knows what, but out of line. So we move to the header, and then we find remove, and then it says that it's not the same thing. I don't see it. Looks like totally the same thing. Oh, was a semicolon at the end. Never mind. failed. That's a high failed. Reference of type shared pointer could not bind to an R value of a pointer. Yeah, the remove thing. Yeah, right. That. Well, I don't have anything else than this pointer. That is a very interesting. I don't think I can do this. Yeah, no. Because it's being destructed, we have lost the last shared pointer. Therefore, the weak pointer cannot be converted to a shared pointer anymore. So we cannot even find back which weak pointer belongs to this pointer. I can still remove all weak pointers that can't be locked, but I'm doing that all over the place already. So do I want to do that here as well? Maybe, I don't know. The remove, I cannot even find this remove. Layer region, no, it's a layer. Let's go to layer. That was this remove. Yeah, so the lock would fail, and we can't even do this. What I can do is erase every thing that is, failing anyway. So not capturing that. And erasing all the VPs that are failing, aka are expired. And then this still works. But this is a const pointer. Make next error. No matching function for call to make shared. Candidate template ignored. Substitution failure. Shape constraints not satisfied for alias type unbounded array. I have no clue what's going on here. Candidate ignored. Deduced incomplete pack. It doesn't know the types. I think I'm calling this, so I'm just not passing types. Yep, we're not passing types. Why did that work before then and now it doesn't suddenly? I think I fucked up with the change here. Draw point.h. Get diff draw point.h. Oh, okay, it used to be just a normal shape. And then I do a make shared and then it doesn't know types anymore of the arguments. So then we have to tell it. So the shape is the shape, and the shape takes a rectangle and a shape style. So this, my friend, is a rectangle. Oh, and this, my friend, is a shape style. Shape style. Yeah, well, whatever. As if you are happy with the indentation, then you can keep the indentation. I don't understand this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep it. Don't look at me. What the hell is this part of that? No idea, man. You have to compile and, well, okay. We'll just not look at it again. No matching member function will call to draw. Can't pass pointers anymore. Title, title. What the hell is title? Uh-oh. You can only draw shared pointers. That majorly sucks. Now you even have to make this shared pointers. Yeah, that's why I had not done that before. That is just ridiculous. That's why I had not done it before. But yeah. Now we are heading this way. It's just like that, isn't it? Everything must be a shared pointer somewhere. Really? Does it really has to be? Yep, I'm afraid so. The title is scary, not highlighted. What the hell is it? Oh, we don't even know what title is. Shared point or draw text. Text. Whatever type. Title. How on earth? Text. Missing a parenthesis. Wait a minute. There's one missing there, I think. And here we have, well, same thing. Standard make shared Draw text. It compiled. I could run it, but I didn't know whether there's not a bug in there. I think. Why did it compile? That's a good question. Because as regions. Seriously, the only place where I loop over regions. I not expected that. Right, well then let's run it, see what happens. Do we have a robust code or don't we not have a robust code? It's going to find out now. Very robust code. And before you say, but the parabola is now upside down, I did that before the off stream. Rotated it a little bit. It looks much more like, oh wait a minute, I didn't say that. Do you have, oh, quick. I'm just kidding. Or maybe it's getting late, I don't know. Yeah, what is next then? Probably a slightly better test is to have also delete stuff again. Then I have to add my loop back. Oh, it's just commented out. Crash! What happens? I have no idea what Paru is, Alan. No. Oh, Paru. I'll just type it. Paru. Not found. No, I am not using Paru. What is the reason for my crash? Annoying. Maybe it just got too big. Oh, the intersections again. Ah. Yeah, interesting. So it got so big that a line that we want to draw is outside this square, and therefore it does not intersect with the square, and therefore we crash here. I have to quit. Fix that. We can have two intersections or none. If we have no intersection, then I should just not draw the line at all, I think, because it's outside the area to begin with. Either that or... Thought I changed this to not calculating the intersections to begin with, when my line style is not requesting it. $210. Yeah, this one. This one is doing it. I guess the other one is expecting that the two never be equal to none, or what? Add line. To normal. Yeah, indeed. This one always wants to use intersections. Right, so my intersection points thingy returns a vector. So we can just do if intersections empty, return. The same problem theoretically could occur here. Theoretically. No crash. No loop. But I can click here and then press enter, I think. And it seems to work. Look at that. I don't think we have a problem with the code at the moment. Starts over. At most it got a bit too big. Okay, Control C. So all nice and dandy, but what I really wanted was to get ownership of the wait a minute, something else is wrong. Calling lock in one place. In one place. Okay, I not expected that. I'm using expired here. Yeah. Okay. Well, it is still possible that this fails, right? And I'm not even testing for that. So if this fails, then we should not do that, of course. Let's say I can hardly remove it from. Can I remove it? Cannot really remove it. Maybe I should remove it before. And then I have to lock twice. That's kind of nasty. At any rate, we want to do something like if layer region is empty, then do something, and otherwise you can do that. And if this happens, then I have to remove it from the regions vector while looping over it. It's never a really good idea, maybe. Plus, what does regions contain again? Regions is a list of weak pointers. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I guess that the best algorithm here would be to have a pointer pointing at the end. And then if we encounter this, swap with the end until let's ask ChatGPT. Let's let it impress me, because I'm lazy. Start a new chat. Okay. I have a vector all week. pointers. So that would be regions. Write code that loops over this vector and tries to lock each element one by one. If it succeeds, then it should execute. If it fails, it should swap the current element with the last element. Swap the current element with an element at the end. And continue with that element. So at the end, okay, so to do this, let's say, to do this we need a pointer that starts with pointing to the last element. So we can swap with that. And after every swap, that pointer should be decremented until it collides with our current element pointer. That then terminate the loop and erase all weak pointers at the end that failed to lock. Looks okay, except for the one comment. If it says here, if it is now the same as last and we're done with this element, that should have been done with the whole container. We're like completely done, period. But yeah, this way ChatGPT is actually useful. Last is a region's end. Oh, another beautiful movie title. Region's End. New hint. Cache hit next to you soon. And then this loop was changed into all that. Orderly IT lock. If layer region do something else, minus lost and possibly break. Or shall I just do what it did here? If layer region. No, I don't like that. So if layer region, then we're here, and then I need to do another if. Call redraw. Yep, but only if it overlapped. Plus it. And otherwise you get here, fails to lock. And then if yeah, I think that's all. And then this at the end. Yeah, there's one thing I will worry about though. Ether swap. Not even sure what that does. To be honest, I never heard of it before. I guess it's doing the right thing. Otherwise, it would have been swap with stars in front of it. Hoping you get a reference and stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's have a quick look at what this is. Swap the values of the element that a given iterator are pointing to. That's what I want. Okay, whatever. But yeah. Oop, nothing. That's not good. Something stopped working. My guess is that the loop that we just made never ends, so it's just hanging there. Which means that we definitely did not do the right thing. And I thought it was working. Oh, because of this if here. Yeah, and then blip. You have to do the ++ it all the time. Just have to do it like that, I'm afraid. Yeah, that was my fault. Not JTTPs. What is this red dot doing here? Oh, I remember. I just filled in 5 and then it ended up at the right place. But 5 is a little bit too hard-coded to still work every time. Okay, so yeah, I have to fix that as well. Yeah, cha. I would like it if it did not have to do this. Which means that the plot should not store it. I want to store it myself. And just destroy the stuff here when we get at the end. And we can start with the points, I guess. So if I do not do that, then my points will not disappear at the moment. And we don't have an eye anymore. Definitely have to add eye back. So I still want to see stuff being destroyed. So yeah, my points are no longer deleted, which actually is pretty cute. You get to see all those the tracks. P1 is going in a straight line. What the fuck? Again, I had so not expected that, but yeah, there it is. Ha! I know, think about it, I had expected it, but a long time ago. It's the basis of the whole curve. So you have a certain point, and then at a certain distance, you travel in equal steps past this point. And then you apply that curve formula and you get a parabola out of it. But, well, let's keep it at I had not expected that P1 would go in a straight line. So it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. So basically this is S. But the angle under which it is going is like, what? Its own angle. Nothing to do with anything else, it seems. It's not parallel with this one. Let's look at that again. Let's get P1 in the picture. There's P1. Very, very, very interesting. Go to a nice point, let's say with the vertex, at the moment the vertex point equal to P0. Maybe this moment. That is also special, because now P1 is exactly at that, this is a distance of 1. And then this is the width. So then at the moment that P1 is at the point where it is at the width height, as it were, that occurs when P0 and the vertex are at the same point. Maybe it is perpendicular to this line. Perpendicular to this line. But that means that it is in parallel to this line. So, thought it wasn't. Looks like it, eh? Why did I think that it wasn't a while later? Yeah, it is. It definitely is now. And still, I guess, yeah. So it's just parallel. It's running parallel at with the symmetry line. which then makes me wonder, when is it equal to the symmetry line? Oops. Yeah, stupid question. It's equal to the symmetry line at the moment that P1 is equal to the vertex. Of course. And at the moment P1 is at the width again, which is outside of the picture. Can't see that. No, interesting. But yeah, that wasn't even the thing. The thing was that I wanted to be erased. And I'm having a double here, but what I want is to create a point. Call it P0 and pass 2.0 comma minus 6.0 and then work with that. You can see I'm adding a point here, and that add point actually creates a point at the moment and stores it in points and then keeps it alive. But that's the only thing. No, I'm having another point here. Okay. But point, this is the P0 point. This function keeps it alive. And I don't want it. So what we're going to do is not pass Px and Py separately. I'm just going to pass the point, P0. And here I'm going to use dots. Make them public. Nothing I can do about it. That just reads better, right? Than calling accessors. Or am I being a... Yeah, no, this is not true. I'm just going to pass P, of course. In this case, it's not keeping it alive. It's going to create text. So I'm just using P0. But then, if you destroy P0, then the text still stays. Because it's gonna just copy stuff. And here, yeah, it is already a point, but it's a different point. This, however, is just a point. So let's just pass that. And here, the vertical line through P0. Yeah, well, you're going to pass a point. That's the whole reason of wanting a point to begin with. Also, the circle should just take P0. And that's why we did it. Yeah, if you start with one of them, then of course we don't want to be left behind, and also do pass points here. Oh, wait a minute, I'm already passing points there. What I'm not wanting is to pass them separately. Okay, I'm not. Everyone happy? What did I break? I have no idea. As long as it looks good. Okay, we don't have this anymore. I don't want to have this anymore, so we delete that. And then here we just copy P0 by value and then use it. Or I could assign an X. Now the thing has an accessor. I'm sorry, I'm going to use accessor. Now let's see what I broke. I think not that much. Add point. I want to add text also. Oh, you don't have that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll have to give that thing a name, I guess. Let's give it a name. Which point is that? X coordinates P0. So this point, I think. The other one is gone. Okay, how should we call this point here? I think I'm gonna call it H. Very random, I know. There's more stuff here. Can also. Let's just change everything. I mean, all the points anyway. Oh no, I gave away what the H was. Damn it. Not random anymore. I'm lying, by the way. The H was standing for height. That was P0. Still. I didn't change anything. So I don't want to do the in place back because I already want to have my shared draw point. That's what it should have been. So I don't want to use point, or I want to make it include a shared draw point in point so that I can control the lifetime through point. I guess that's what I wanted. I so understand why I did not do this before though. So the style is then also going to be part of, because you need a style to create a draw point. I'm gonna cheat. Let's say we do p dot create draw point. Just create draw because it's a point already. See, it's a point. And then I'm going to pass a style here. How about that? And then we have it, but not really. So I have to oh no, wait a minute. Point is so nasty. Why? A bloody point has what you want to draw as a member. Here, what is shared pointer? So what is the problem then? I don't have a style? Of course I have a style. But the style is part of the shape as well. So we can get the layer region. The layer region returns a shape pointer. That was never the idea. Okay, it is a layer region, but I now expose also the shape, so I might as well call it shape then. And then we have access to the style and even write access to the style. So we could do that. Let's call this shape. I mean, point is being annoying as it is, so give me a shape. And then this is not the point that I wanted. This is draw point. Oh, I'm passing in another point. Oh, wait a minute. That's just not how it works. So fucking annoying. I think the only thing that I have, the interface that I have that would work or should work, is when I derive a point from either layer region or from multi. region. And it is neither, so that's just silly. That's why nothing works. I don't want this static cast or whatever. It's also not a multi-region, so it's kind of weird to derive from that. I'm just going to derive it from a shape. Yep, and then I think that what I really did was just replace the double XY with a point. Not what I wanted. But it's beginning, so let's change this one into having the point. And then we still have to keep it alive. I'm going to remove this for now. So I have only one add point. Should have only one add point. Yep, still have that. And then we use a point here. And then I'm constructing here with make shared a point, which is now also a shape. So I might as well call my points shapes. Or even, oh well, no, I'm adding a point, so no. Anyway, then this drops out. This is just the shared pointer now. I think it should compile again. Too few arguments. I forgot to update add point. The header add point, yeah. If we had only one, but I did not change this. And of course the other ones as well. This one, the double XY for text. And I thought there was another one. Line? No, line already took points, yeah. To take point. To add text here. Too many arguments. Expected 3, have 4. Oh, I have to. It's an add point, so we have to pass a point here as well. Okay, we'll just make it a point. So this is V. Oh, that's that 5 thing. Well, let's not do that yet. So it's still not erasing anything. Hi, Saiful. So now I want this point to be the lifetime of the draw point, which I think just means that it has to contain a shared pointer to a draw point, doesn't it? Even though I don't have to set it immediately. There are even different coordinates, isn't it? These are... Yeah, these are... What do you call them? The graph coordinates, and then the draw point uses pixels. Screen coordinates, basically. So now I'm adding support into a point that has nothing to do, as you can see, with drawing it. Just to link the lifetime of the two. Which is kind of nasty. Well... So I want to use this now instead of this. We don't have any points anymore. Also not shortly. I don't see them. No. Damn it. What went wrong? I don't understand. Give a break. Why are my points gone? Oh shit, you gotta be kidding me. Fucking hell. Really? Ah, well, too bad. I'd put a piece of cheese in in a baking pan to melt it. I never forgot all about it. It's been in there for 2 hours, at least. It was completely black. That's sad because it was a very, very nice piece of cheese. And then melted. But yeah. I don't understand, I didn't smell it. I just got up and then at some point I smelled it vaguely. Yeah. Guess I should go to bed very soon. If I get this working, then I'll go immediately. That is to get my point back. Yeah, gets destroyed like immediately. But why? Why? Am I passing it by value or something instead of by reference? I can hardly believe that. Yes, I am. Duh. Yep, there's my point. And it gets destroyed. Again. Cool. I'm going to bed, as said. I would. Tomorrow I'll do this for the line as well, at the very least. The rest not really necessary. Maybe, I don't know yet. But I just want to be able to use these things as objects. And then you have two lines. I can say, here you have two lines. Please draw an arc between them, wherever they cross. Something like that. So, objects. Crossing lines cross. So, yeah. Well, what else do I have to say then? Just, well, actually there's four possibilities then, or to draw the angle, but my lines have a direction, so I can say of the draw the arc where the both lines exit the point, or even not exit, or one exits and the other doesn't, and so we have four possibilities. And I can do stuff like I guess that was the main reason. So you can do definitely more with a line. Now, if some of my lines are from point to point, so if it doesn't know that, I can just ask for the distance, the length. I mean, length of one line. I can treat them as a direction vector as well. I need to, well, those need to be separate, kind of. And then you could do something like draw a line through this point perpendicular to that line or parallel to that line. So just pass a point in a line, and then it takes a direction from the line and the point, but it draws a line through the point. Stuff like that. Less mathematics for me, more intuitive drawing interface. Okay, good night. Thank you for keeping me company.